Hey everyone, just gonna get some bits and bobs done on this battler again, trying to finish it off. Just changing it up from female to male. So yeah, bit of a chill stream. Oh. It's a bit later for me, so I'm not too sure how much longer I'll be on, but we'll see how it goes. We are. Turn that down a little bit. There's so many versions. From 99 going to VXAce, yes. Never got a full project done, that's for sure. Same here. Exactly the same here. Started doing my old graphics for the XP, and then I never stopped doing graphics. Never got my game done, it's been on hold. I think if I did it now, it would be a completely different game. Learned so much just from the community about development and everything like that. So it's the same for a lot of things that you like watching that you don't do anymore. It's like Minecraft. I watch some Minecraft videos now. I haven't played Minecraft in years. I just still love seeing all the changes and what they do with it. Yeah, community's still going strong. There's a lot more advanced stuff happening. But I've always just, ever since XP, the battle systems have seemed to take a dive, and I've always liked these sort of larger models. This is my goal, to get them back. Yeah, it definitely moves over a bit. Bring that. Excuse the dog. There we go, that should be alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make them a lot. Bring that in a little bit. There we go. I see RBG Maker, I slapped the follow. Thank you very much for the following. How are you doing? Not just RPG Maker Battlers. Let's give some muscle around there. Aya's doing good. Get them Gammac. Yep. Bit more of a casual stream than what I normally do today. It's sort of tedious work changing these from males over to female, but female to male, but it needs to be done. first designed these with a thicker outline, so I know where the male outline is, the female one is. But then it's a task of going over all over me 52 frames with the new layout and redoing both. Just flicking back and forth to make sure I haven't missed anything, and yep, that should be fine. There we go, that needs to be down a bit there. Ah, did I do everything to the legs? No, I didn't. That should be it. Yep, that's everything for that one. I'm going back over with the darker outline. That's it. This is for the second attack animation, which could be like a skill. Sort of strike at the ground. Should be like that there. Doing the fighter class, the ones that'll use like a giant fist or like a claw, or no weapon at all, which someone's going to use them for, they've said. Right, not much is needed done to this one. There we go. Now, yeah, that's probably better. Well, that's that leg, so that doesn't need changing that much. And then take the darker ones away. There. Back up to this layer. Believe that's it. I'll have to have a look at this one when it's further out to make sure it doesn't look too strange. Yeah, it does a bit. That should do it. I keep on doing that weird little bit up there and I don't know why. Get rid of that. That's it. Up there. Over halfway through, so this shouldn't take that much longer to do this, and then I'll be positioning the weapon on the sheets and getting it all finalised. It's been a while since I've released one, but yeah, that's that. And back to him. The reason it keeps on disappearing is because it's on a stackable layer. So I know I've got the weapons, because they'll each use one kind of weapon in the same weapon sheet. So I know it's always going to be perfectly aligned. Saves a lot of time in the long run. Right, the casting animation. The good old power up. I need the torso back. That's it. It's all going to be different up here. That's it. There we are. Nice. Here we go. Moves on to this one now. Yep. Just what I say all the time as well, these will be released for free on the itch page, so you can design your own clothing over the top and make your own heroes. I think it only moved up one, didn't it? But it stretches. There we are. And again, let's stretch up just one more. Let's try to keep it as consistent as I can with the base that I've got. Get rid of that. Yep, the specs are going to move a little bit, but obviously not as much as the boobs. Get the legs done. No, I want that there. Right, and back down to her. A lot of people suggested I should use dragon bones as a way of doing this, but I didn't like the way it sort of... It was just like a cardboard cutout sort of motion that was happening. There wasn't any sort of like actual personality into some of the characters. No offense to the people that do use it and create the content with it. I've seen some great stuff, but it's just not for me. I don't seem to get the effect I like. I even tried doing some pixel work in it and it just seemed to lose its charm. Now, why are you doing that? What is this? That's fine there. So you shouldn't be there. You'd be there. Alright, you need to move up a bit. There we go. Once this bit's done, it should be easily transferable over. Which one stays the same? That one. So that one just moves down. Crunches a bit, but it just moves down essentially. I think that's it. There we go. A lot of cleanup on this one. too much of a drop, I think. Three, and then across, and then settle. Yeah, I think that works. It works all right. Right, if I do the next two right, if I do them right, I should just be able to cheat and copy and paste them over. Not really much I can do with it. It's basically the chest there. So I think I was a bit cautious with adding too many extra parts. Why am I doing that? That one. Da, 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 da. Yeah, seems alright. Nice, that should be fine. Now, is that? No. Oh, nope, I kind of copy and pasted over. I forgot I did the arms the other way. Right. Let's go. And power through it. Let's power on. But I'm slightly facing the other way. Not much difference, it's good. Just a few little bits here and there on the leg. And the arm. I used to have so much trouble with the running poses for a long time. I'll keep that at 2. Yeah, it looks a bit. I don't know. But this will happen so quickly, and it'll be moving. So little details aren't 100% necessary. Like I'm not changing much of the torso or anything like that, because it's a base as well. It's not 100% needed. You need to go there as well. That's it. Did I take those 2 out on him? Yeah, I did. Just done the opposite of what I should be doing. There we go. the thing, you get locked into a routine of doing certain things, you end up doing it for the wrong thing. Back to him. So that's why I talk out loud sometimes, just to keep reminding myself what I should be doing. Right, last one. On this one. I'm going to take that down 2 and then up. Yeah. Make sure that works. Yeah, that works. That. Yep, that's alright. Back to him. Now, can I do this with this controller? Brilliant, yes. There we go. Hey kiddos, how you doing? I'm not bad. Just worked away on this battler again. Changing it from female to male. And then cleaning up the female one. How's it going? You up to much today? Now this is going to be the trickier one, I think. And again, I don't have to be that accurate, as long as the general consensus is there of what the shape is going to be. There we are. Just drinking Dr. Pepper and give my hand a rest. I drew with my hand in Flash. Ooh, right. I tried Flash once or twice. I've got a little book on it, but I don't know, I found it really hard, so a nice one for being able to do that. Are you just practicing, or is it something you're working on? Oh, it's done. Alright. What is it that you've done? Do tell. It's for this fan art thing. Ooh. May I ask a fan art of what? I put it up on Discord. Brilliant, thank you. Love to see it. Is it the whole Flash thing you're putting up? Yeah, I can get away with doing that. Oh, that was like that. Go. Just the tweet. Cool. Oh, go for it. It's broken up a bit there. that. Okay, check on the beyond. I shall do. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yes, I want to go there. Make sure it opens up in this window. Let's have a look. So I can get a proper look at the tweet. Why aren't I following you? There you go. Nice. I like it. Like a strawberry. It's got a very Sonic the Hedgehog vibe to it. Very cool. You get the shine. The shine get. Does that mean when you drew it in Flash you'll be able to then move it around and animate it, or... Because like I say, I didn't really get that far when I was using it myself. Yeah, I have to do that as well for her. Too low. Yeah, I'll leave that one like that. It should just be a case of moving everything down. The arm gets more relaxed, so like that, moves up. And one more after that. I can animate it, but there's very little point since I animate things that I have an idea of what need to be animated. Since I animate things I have an idea. You mean like certain parts of it that you're not sure what to animate of it, or just the whole thing in general? Because you know me, that's the whole thing why I like to do animated battlers. I like to give them some sort of life and things like that, you know? Yeah, see, if I wanted to make a character drink, I'd have to do certain layers. Oh, well, it's always good to work in layers. I mean, if you can't really see it, well, you can't see it here. That's all my layers just for this one character. The highlighted parts, what I'm working on. So underneath each and every part, certain build up to get to this point. So it does take time, but it's definitely something to learn. Yeah, I know. All right, fair enough. It's always nice to have a good base structure to everything. That's the one I'm after. Yes, I'll keep that one there as well. Keep it consistent. So what kind of weapon is this for? This is for the fighters. So they'll have a giant fist and a secondary weapon will be like a claw. Sort of like a Wolverine sort of guitar sort of weapon. I've already done the base top, I think, if it's set up. There it is there. But like a giant fist, so it could be anything. It just, this is the standard one. Yeah, like claws. Yeah. Just need to top up my vape a bit. So yeah, that'll be... That was sort of in Fly for Fun. It was a free online MMO a while back. I really like the idea of it. Just that it gives so much more customization to fighters rather than it just being like a little knuckle, like Tifa's gloves. Just topping up. Need the juice. So yeah, with the idle pose you can see, I'll show you on the female one because that'll be complete. I'll pop the background on as well so you can... So it's good as that and a good defense. Literally right in front of our face. The punch. I've got to sort of lean forward into it. Yep, well this is what you can sort of, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to make it so each frame's customizable by the new ways of doing animated battlers. So you could take, you don't just have to have those 4 frames. You could even just do that one for like a dash attack. So it'll fly across the screen. The item, which is that one there, it's sort of uppercut. What I'm working on now is the advanced run. So you could have that run where they're running towards, you can see it up here in the corner. So they could run and then go into that attack. Or they could run, leap up into the air for this secondary one. That frame there, you could do any sort of height on that to the top of the screen or even up off the screen. That frame for them moving down towards the ground, and it links up with the recovery. Even victory ones, not as much customizable in that one, and the other one is the enter pose, which could be another flinging, throwing, or something like that. And that would also work with the claw as a sort of slash. So pulling it right back over the front and then having the slash. I don't do the effect animations in here because with FCK I think it's a lot nicer to have those effects applied later, because I'd only have 2 frames to do it. It's normally like a little blur for 1 frame and then that's it. So I've decided not to do that with these and let people have fun with it. Right, I'm just going to hide that weapon layout. Background going. Where was I up to? Oh, did I not do a female mask for that one? I didn't. But I needed to. I spotted a few bits. Not much really, it was only like a couple of pixels, but it's a couple of pixels I would have spotted later on and regretted not doing. There we go, right. There we go, that's better. There we go, I'm glad I went through that. Now I can say it. Right, yes, the mail. Let's keep going with this one. More of a muscle there. Oh, don't want to do that leg too chunky. That there. Right, that's that one. So yeah, my goal with these is to make them as customizable for people as possible, so they can really have a good play around with them. I'm going to go back to the male one. Make that a bit thicker there. And the shoulders. Not too painful doing that. And then it stays consistent with what hand he's using as well. Because the way I've done this as well, they can also have a shield in that other hand as well. And a nice little spin victory pose. I mean, again with this, these two frames there, the spinning round, if you loop them two, have a sort of wind effect going on. You can move them across the screen. There's another skill. I'm sure this is the exact pose as, is it that one? Might not be exact. No. Near enough. Just grab that. There we are. Just makes work a little bit easier. I did it further down so it would brace. That's it for the jump. I mean, this jump could spin up and then come crashing down with the other attack. Now, what is that? There we go. A bit more shape to the leg. Nice. it cleaned up. Nope, not fully. There we go. Now that one. I think that's just a reverse of that one. Let's give it a try. It's been a while since I've actually made this, so it's yep, there we go. A lot of it's already cleaned up for us. Just makes life a little bit easier. And the takeaway parts. It can be very repetitive doing this, but I said it before when I was streaming this. It needs to be done, and then it gets two styles done and out of the way for people, because some people are wanting more. Should I keep that one in there? No, the next sort of, yeah, I'll get rid of that. When I was finishing a character base, though, I wanted not the other gender, but like the male equivalent, the female, like the male lancer people wanted, and I had to release the female one. This way I can get both of them done and released, and the weapons work for both of them, so it saves people having to shift around two different kinds of weapons. Again, that is a weird place for a pixel. If I get a shot of that on both of them. And there's not much I can change over on this one. I believe that's how I had it before. Change that to a darker one. Did I? Yes, I spotted that one. Right, okay. There. Yep. And this should be there. That's it, changing over nicely. Almost done. Almost done with this one. Did I just put a random pixel there? Because I missed the scroll bar. Okay, back onto this one. Yeah, I'll leave that one out. Now the up and over the shoulder one. Always when you go for an easy one or a complicated one, you sort of feel, put it off, but no, I'm going to plough through them. I'm sure I already had that one. It's very much like that, the stance at the minute. Is that it there? Nope, one too low. I'll also go from the belly button to try and match everything up. Get rid of that. The shoulder's different. There we go, right, so this to work with. Yeah, that's alright. Looking good. Pleased with it. Let's have a quick little look for a bit of music. There we go. River City Girls. I'm enjoying the soundtrack of this one. All right. Let's jump back to it. Oh. The final stretch. What did I do with that paw there? Yeah, it's fine. Da, 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 da. Could just move this over on this one, I think. Possibly not. Not really. Lines up, but yeah, it stretches up one too far. Yeah, that works. Just getting there, it stretches up. Shadowing for the arm coming over. Just need a lot of tweaking on here. And then back to the legs. I could just copy these over, but there might be one or two little pixels that I miss. Because there is a little step. It's just a case of cleaning her up. I'll leave all that. There we are. Done the bottom one, just to keep it consistent with the lean. I should really there we go for the armpit. This should just be the same as the running one. Just cleaning up a couple of the extended parts, bits on the legs. I'll keep that too. Take you down one. And again, I've got a weird pixel sticking out. I want really you on that one. And I want really on this one as well. 2. There you are. Got you. All about keeping it clean, nice clean lines. It helps to not make it jitter around when it's in the engine. The same. Yep, apart from the face. So one of the nice easy final ones of just copying any changes over, because the face is on another layer, it won't affect it. There you go. No relaxing animation there, so that's all complete there. Yep, that works nicely. Right, onto the dead one. The dead one. Again, shouldn't be that much difference in this. If I want to bring that flat a bit, just with the arm being up, the chest will be extended slightly. I don't think I give them much of a, yeah, it's just odd little bits here and there. That's part of that heel, so I want to touch that one and that one. Bit more of a forearm. That comes down. Square that off. And for her. Ah. There we go. It just gives her a bit more of a rounded bum. Or just lying flat. It's down to 2, so that's like that. The rest of it stays. The heel. Back to the male one for a clean up. That one. Yep, makes our legs thinner. Cool, alright, I just need to copy these over. And that's that done. That's what I need. Cut that. Is that not the only one? If that's not the only one, where are you? That's not visible. Where's this frame then? Level? Nope. Right, that weapon's not visible. There's nothing else in here. It's in final. Right. This is where cut that one. And that's it there. It's a female one for the first one. Just moving it in parts so I know where I'm at. Female. For this one, I'm gonna have to fill the background in. Paste that over the top. Change that to male. There we are. So I cut that one, fill that, paste that. So when the male filter goes over the top, it'll be changed to that. Right, where's my text color? There. Ah, don't move. That's it. That's what I wanted to do. Copy paste and then fill it. Just updating the credits a bit more, bit nicer than what it has been in the past. Also lists what weapons they can use so people know which ones it's suited for. So I think I should be able to export these now. Take the level away. Why is that still there? The level's gone. There we go, in the bolt one. Yeah, it was basically just the foundations of how I did the running animation. Basic build up. Making sure I highlight where the knee is, the ankle, the torso. It did used to have another arm going a different way, but I've changed all that. So that should be fine. Nope, you're on other ones as well. And you're on that one, you shouldn't be. And you're there. Just making sure there's no other. No that odd little stray pixels before I export it. Everything seems fine apart from that running one. I think that was the odd one of the bunch. Yep. Just have to double check with the female one just in case I missed anything. Yep, no, that's good. There we go. missed them ones. I missed everything on this frame. My god. I'm gonna do the meal. That would have been good to suddenly have a thicker outline. So I always check these things. That's it, right back to the female one. There we go, missed another bit. So that's already done, but that one's not. Yep, all good. Female, and it changes the male. Get that saved. And then save the female one. Yep. And this is the fun part now. This is why I like Sprite. Layout. This is the male one. Four. And it just creates layers it all into the sprite sheet for us, including the credits at the bottom as well. So I don't need to organise any shifting layers and shifting frames over and making sure it's all lined up. If it's all lined up in Sprite, it'll be lined up in this. And yes, I want to open the sprite sheet afterwards as well. There we go. That's the male one. Male. I'll save the sheet as itself first. Fighter male base, and then at the end of this one, there we go, and then change it to a PNG. Beautiful. A female one, same again, export it. Already remembered what I like. By rows, fixed number of columns is 4. And then however many rows it takes to do it. A very long time. Depending on if it works alright, it can be about a month and a bit, 2 months. Plus it depends on how long I've got to work on it. I do 4 12-hour shifts in a row. This time I did 5 12-hour shifts in a row. So I don't have any energy to work on things like this, like after work. And also what I've got going on the days off. I sometimes get in a good flow where it'll take us like 3 weeks to create like an enemy. Mainly monsters, because they don't have any right or wrong sort of ways to move or ways to attack, where people are people. You know, they've got to look realistic as how they move. This is why I'm starting to stream a lot of it as well, and I'll upload things to YouTube just so people can see how long processes can actually take. Yep, that's that one. Right, export it, open as a sprite sheet. I'm going to test it out in VXAce in a minute. Still haven't finished your sprite sheets. You'll get there. You will get there. Once you finish your first one, it'll spur you on to make more. It will, seriously. Right, now I do want that to be called the sheet. Save it as a sprite file first. And then at the end here, because of the script I'm using, it looks for anim at the end, and that'll tell it it's one of my battlers. So VXAce will know what to do with it. Brilliant. That is that, we're done. Right, now, that's not the end of it though, because I need 2 sets of the weapons. First one's easy enough. Now it's in that design group, no it's not. Do I only have the one? There we go, that's it there. And make the knuckle up here, that's it. So this first knuckle will be everything that goes behind the character, so that is literally everything. So the entire weapon is there from each of the frames. It's always going to show behind the character. So if I can bring it in quickly. So this is behind the character. So each and every frame it's going to show, even though it should be on top. But there's certain times, like here, where the weapon is going to be behind the character, but a lot of the time it needs to be on top. So that's why I need to make a second layer above the character for when the weapon should be on the top, and it's not visible when it's not on top. So weapon 1, the top one I'll make invisible. Design of the character I'll make invisible. And this is literally going to be the weapon now. So still need the credit, I need that gone because that's me rotating it. That should be in the box layer, which it is. So I don't need that. So I can get a shot of that layer. And that one, because I never actually used that one. And I need the credits there. And the weapon one on the top. It needs to be there as well. Get rid of them rotations because I don't need them. And this one I need as well, because this is going to be for MV. one there. Now I need the credits part for the weapon. To explain what it is, who it's for. So I've got to go into redesign one. Remove that. There we go. So I think I'll have the first actual line being what the weapon is. I'll move that out of the way of my options just for now. This will be the knuckle. For a fighter. I should have moved everything down a bit, really, shouldn't I? I'm going to need the space for the name of it. Unless I just change the weapons to class for class itself, or job class. So that'll be right there. Keep the date the same because it says the same date. Unless I put knuckle and then fighter next to it, but I've got plenty of space to leave it. Leave them further down. Right, yeah, I think I'll do that. This is going to be awkward with the drop shadow. Never actually thought about this. Sorry, the drop highlight, really. Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll copy that down. Put the name first. Up there. Yeah, I'll put it there. Yes, it's going to be method to me madness why I'm doing it this colour. Nothing fancy for this weapon name. It is just level 1. Level 1A. So if there's any colour variants. Oh, level 1A. Or is that going to be 2? Yeah, I don't need fighter there, do I? I'll get that down somewhere else for now. Right, I had no gap, so I won't have any gap with this one. That's straight over there. There we go. Right. Then I can just fill that in later on with the right colours. But when I multi-select it, I'm not going to be selecting any of the other ones. Do I want to say job class rather than just class? I think job class will be more clear. Unless it's too intrusive, then I can change it. Job class all one word? Yeah. Why did that do that? So even this doing the credits does take a while. And then I'll want fighter in here as well. So what I can do is actually if I is clever, I should be able to take that over there. It's only going to be for the one class, but never know for future. Then copy paste, double up, do that magenta. There we go. And then just fill these in to get it sorted. That's it. What I also need to do is write on here that's going to be for below the character and then above. So find out where to do that. Could do a new line below. What could I do? I could do another one underneath saying priority. Yeah, if I do that underneath. It's the same space, isn't it? Yep, it's the same space. Priority is going to be too much of a fumbly word, I think. I mean, what I could do is literally just go for layer. Under. Yeah, I think under will probably be the better word to use. Or below. No, I think that should be fine. And then for the weapon top, box copy, same credits except for this part. Which I will see above. Over. Under, over. Yeah, I think that works. Stupid me, I didn't do it another colour. Alright. That. There you go, layer over. Double check everything's there before I export it. What I'll do is I'll save it. There you go. Alright.
I need the plug.
I need... Yeah, just take it, it's fine. Just been charging me vape with it.
I love you.
I've got one for the first weapon as well. So... the actual sheet itself... I could just call it the name of the... It is the... Knuckle. Level 1A. Because that's what the weapon's actually named. Did I name the weapon in the sheet? I think I did. I think I did. Am I going to have to go back and check? I don't know if I did. I've already done them ones there, but they haven't got the title. Right. It's going to get saved. And the below one doesn't actually have a name. Okay, I agree. Look at that one, and then it's the one above. That should have, yes, the parts cut out. None of that actually needs to be there. I think I can get away with getting rid of that. There's none of that. Everything of that weapon is going to be below. Yeah, that needs to be like that. I think everything else is above the character. Yep. And that's the layer over. Why is that all there? Where's my 56 frames? What am I saving it as? I need to have a look at this. And it's saved as the whole thing. Oh my god. They're all gonna have to go. Right. Because I saved them as a PNG, so that saved every single individual file. This is gonna have to be above because of what the file's called. Yeah, definitely. Go with that colour, copy, paste, move it up, fill it. There we are. They're above. Right. Save it, not as that ridiculous amount. As above. Done. under one. I'll save that one again. That's that one. Just so I know what I'm doing. And then export the sprite sheet. That is the below one, which says there. Export it. Save as. The under one. Now it goes as a PNG. Yes, I want to overwrite it. Yes, there's the name underneath. I did do it, thank God for that. Another one on top is that one. So again, save it as that. And then export it. That should be everything apart from the bottom one is there. Yep, that's good. Export it. Save it as above one. It's a PNG. Yep. Now, behind the scenes, I shall get rid of my mess that I made. There we go. Now what I'll be able to do here quickly, if I load my default palette, duplicate that layout on both of these. This will be literally for testing it. Let's have a look. What I want to do is just quickly change the colour up. And what I'll do is I'll go from the blue to the red. That would have changed on all of them. Call that B, just so the other character can have another weapon. Do the same for the under one. Just change all the blues to a red. There we go. Level B. So the numbers are just for colour variations. The letters are for colour variations, the numbers are for the actual difference in the weapons. So now I've got the male and the female one there. What I can do is I just load up this little beauty. Go into my resource manager, and I'll need to import the weapons. And the actual fighters, female, base, that's that one. It's the female one, and then the male one. I'll need to go into the actual folder, and it is the proper sprite tester one, so that's scripts, is sprite tester. It puts the weapons into the battler folder, and I need them in the weapons folder that is in the battlers. There we go. Right, so that's in there. Literally the only time I use RPG Maker these days is for testing. So let's have a look in Ace. I've literally not changed anything here. Weapons. There we go. And it is B. No, you're not, you're still A. You're B. You're B. And which class is it? It is... Ooh, now this is where I need to check, see me list. I will them all numbered out. Because I am sad like that. Two, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So that is the female fighter, and the fighter male. And you use the male base. So for the weapons, we need to assign it that one and 10. So this will be that Actor 9 can use this weapon, and also Actor 10. And then the same with the B one. Changing the notebox. So both that fighter and that one can use it. So I'll have the female fighter with the first one, and I'll have the male one with that one. Let's change you. Is there a proper male fighter in this? Just for looks? I suppose him. The white-haired one for the... There we go. Hopefully, if I'm good, this should work out. Who shall we fight? How's the slime gonna be? Attack, defend, poison and heal. Good amount. Seven. 7. Let's go. No! Ah, you're not called sheet. You were just called that. Was the one called sheet? And I can't say because right, you're definitely the female one. So are you. And the file list won't go any higher, so I can't see what it's called. Export it. It's the first one. Get rid of you. Now you should be good. There they are. Brilliant. Hey Jack, how are you doing? I've just tested me battlers, I've just finished. Oh, nice to have you here. How are you doing today? Make sure the guard works on both of them. There we go. And the slime did as well. Right, I'm going to attack with the female one. Guard with the male one. She should run over. Punch. Nice strong attack. And heal that one. Yeah. Again, these aren't all configured. It's just the basics of the animations that I'm wanting to link up and the other weapons. Don't think that slime's doing any damage. Yeah, it's not doing any damage, so I'm not seeing any hit. Any struck poses being done. Finishing work for today, just watching some streams. Nice, well nice to have you. Thank you for joining us. I've just been working on... Do you do any RPG Maker at all, or anything like that? Any sprite works? Just finished off me animated battlers. And that's just a weapon. Let me design one. There you go. You do? Yeah, oh, brilliant. Well, I mainly design like animated battlers and things like that for the battle systems for pretty much all the RPG makers at the minute. There's going to be a new demo coming out for MZ, which will use these. It's not the usual format of that any of the RPG makers use. It's a 4-frame 14 poses, which has got like forward running, retreating, victory animations. They were used a lot when XP was out because there was no default then, so a lot of people reverted to the Minkoff system. I sort of expanded on that with a few extra poses that I felt were needed. Use MV now, yes, I think there is one that can use them. It's a lot of configuration you've got to do, but as long as you've got a plugin that you can pick frames from, you can use these. There's a little preview of all the animations in motion there. Like defending when they're under a status effect, they're getting hit, attacking. Using an item I sort of did like as an uppercut. It's striking down. You could fly up as high as you want, as long as the configuration yields for it. you can do it. The casting I've done for the fighter is a sort of powering up, advancing, run forward, but I've also done the weapon further out so they could do it as a charge, retreating, victory, a little spin dance. But with this as well, it's visual equipment, so all the weapons on a separate layer. So that's why I was just testing it to make sure everything lines up. Over the top. Very solid. Thank you very much. Cheers. It is appreciated. Now, I'm not too sure with this script what I can do. I'm going to make that slime a little bit harder actually. 25. Is give both the characters the same weapon. This might crash it. I'm not sure. No, they both got the same weapon. That's worked out well. So that's good. I'm pleased that works. Because if you assign the actor to the same battler sprite, it doesn't work. It just makes one invisible. Now it's hurting them. Brilliant. I just test it in VXAce because it's the easiest for us to get set up on the visual equipment. The one I have for XP is easy to import it, but it doesn't have visual equipment onto it. So there we go. Good. A nice little addition as well. I'll show you quickly. If it's there and you run away, the characters will actually run off the screen, which is what I like. I like the nice little touches like that. Which is why I always wanted to run an animation, not like hopping about. Excellent, right. So there's the first double gender class done. Out of 15. So that's the fighter all sorted. Right. You are not to have a lance, so that can come out. You don't have an axe. You should only have the knuckles, yeah. I was using animated front view battles for my game, or like the early Fantasy Stars. Go away, doggy, my food. But I've changed to side view recently, so I'm having some trouble making the sprites very time consuming. Yes, it is. Yeah, definitely. You've got to put a lot of time and effort into it. But if you want, I've got. They're gonna get redone, but everything I work on here is free on my itch page. I'll be uploading these shortly, possibly tomorrow or tonight. Free on my itch page, so obviously it's donations. If you like to donate, it's there, there's an option, or if you just want to have them as free. What I do is I always try and make a set number of weapons first before I upload them, so it's not just the base. Really, that's cool. Oh yes, yeah. I'm going to be putting costumes and designs on some that I'm going to sell, but not for much. And other weapon designs, but I always like to give. I plan on doing a male and female variant of these bases will be up. And I'll just show, just as a quick thing to look out for. Where's the popular one? There. This is what it is on itch. So I mean, you can just search for Holders animated battlers, it'll come up. But that's the Lancer there. Like I say, in future it's going to be a male and a female version, but that comes with 5 different weapons that all go from like the wooden to the what I call the level 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that's all animated over the top. You don't have to position them, they'll just layer right over the top of the sheet, And again, it's all 4-frame animation and with 3 skin tones as well. Let's have a look here so I can show you. So that's a female Lancer. But like I say, they're going to get shifted around. I've given a lot more room to these ones that I'm doing now, because I'm a bit too picky. I wasn't happy with how close it was getting to the sides. Oh, I saw it a couple of weeks ago. Oh, you saw it a couple of weeks ago. Nice. Oh, it's there. It's all getting a little bit of an update. So they'll be coming as well. I also do enemies as well, but I want all the classes done first. And then I'm going to focus on weapons, I think. Weapons. Monsters after that. But with that done and out the way, unfortunately, I do have to go. I've got my food here, and it's getting a little bit late for me. But thank you very much for joining us for that bit of time there, and getting to see us do these tests. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the follow-up. Really appreciate it. I don't have a schedule at the minute, so it's whenever I get time, I'm jumping on and doing a bit of work. But I don't know if there's anyone else online at the minute that's streaming, but I will have a quick look, see if there's anyone. That I know that's one that is streaming away, but I can't see anyone at the minute. Let's see if anyone's doing RPG Maker. Let's have a little look. No. Show me the results. Nope, that is all that's on RPG Maker at the minute. So for now, I'm going to call it there. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for the follow. I hope to see you again as well. And I'll catch you later. Bye.